How many of you have seen your neighbors and acquaintances? They have gone for their higher studies to US, Australia, and other European countries. Today, most of us, we think that universities of US, universities of UK, universities of Australia, universities of Europe, they are the epicenter for higher education. But the fact is, the most of the education and most of the knowledge, they all went from the eastern countries, something like Egypt, something like Spain, something like Iraq and China and India. Today, the mathematics, be it medicine or be it astrophysics, all of them, they all built on the foundation of these eastern countries and eastern philosophers. This is Simply Inspiring Channel. Welcome to Simply Inspiring Channel. The book I am going to talk about today is The Map of Knowledge. A well-known professor, Moller, she has written about the manner in which the knowledge was built in eastern countries and how this has traveled from eastern countries to the western countries. And just to give you a little bit of an anecdote, the so-called knowledge, be it science or mathematics or medicine, these all has got deeply rooted into Greece. The Greek philosophers, they were not only philosophers philosophizing on many things, they had a deep curiosity. They wanted to know what the world was, how the animal work, how the plants grow, the animal kingdom work, human being, human anatomy. All this the philosophers worked, and this was built. When Alexander conquered different parts of the world, and immediately after death, 4 generals, they took over different countries. And one of the country was Egypt, and one of his well-known general Ptolemy took over this Egypt, and he established a kingdom called Alexandria. Alexandria is one big city wherein a lot of philosophers, they worked on science, they worked on mathematics, they worked on medicine, and then this particular knowledge traveled to Baghdad. Baghdad is again known as center of learning. The Arabian kings, the Persian kings, they encouraged a lot of philosophers and scientists to conglomerate and learn and do more, and they built a lot of well-known libraries. Similarly, a couple of cities in Spain where first the Muslim conquerors, they set up the country, then subsequently Christianity grew, Christian kings came, and they all built excellent libraries. They invited philosophers and scientists to build more and more knowledge. And then Italy. Italy is again one country where Venice particularly, that was a city where a lot of big libraries and knowledge after knowledge were built. So this particular professor, she speaks about the Eastern knowledge, how it spread, and they were instrumental. And not to forget, country like China and India. China is a country from where a lot of things, for example, the printing technology, there are 2 countries responsible for printing technology. One is China, the other one is Germany. And do you know in math, 0 was invented in India. Therefore, it is known as 0 itself is known as Arabic and Hindu number, that 0. Sunya it's called. So this is how the knowledge about way back 2000 years before until 1000 years before, these states and these countries were thriving. They were doing extremely well, and later, fortunately or unfortunately, the entire knowledge, the repositories gone into the hands of UK, US and Europe. This book is quite an interesting book, particularly the one who likes history. This is an awesome book. I love this book, and the manner in which this particular author has written this book, very lucid and giving a lot of anecdotes, giving a lot of research references. I would strongly urge you to read this book if you love history, if you like to know how knowledge passed on from Eastern nations to Western nation. This particular channel is getting your continuous support. Please subscribe this channel, like this channel, and please comment on the comment box about this particular book review. Thank you so much.